Chelsea has, and she loves hers, but she struggles a lot. She gets, you know, sometimes like back pain, backache.
Of course, I'm carrying the kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How many of you are struggling with that right now, right? I have one and I use it every single night. This is brought to us by Pure. This is a deluxe heat. Oh my gosh, mine's not this soft. This is a deluxe heating pad. It's our weekly deal drop. We're gonna be talking about temporary relief of soreness, of joint pain, of muscle aches. You have 4 heat settings on this. You can also machine wash this as well. Megan, is it Clementi?
It is.
Joining us, looking oh so chic and fabulous. I didn't even know that was her earlier. I'm like, I thought she was a model. You are so beautiful, so welcome in.
Thank you.
This is such an important purchase, even if it's just warming your bed up, because sometimes I'll just turn it on before I get in bed to make everything nice and warm.
Yeah, especially right now when it's so chilly outside. So we're talking about soothing yourself, we're talking about de-stressing and relaxing, but we're also talking about taking care of ourselves if you have sore muscles, if you have any kind of issues with maybe arthritis or tension, anything like that. This is how we loosen those muscles. This is how we actually increase that blood circulation. We get more oxygen into those muscles, more nutrients into those muscles. Simply plug this in. You're gonna have 4 different settings on here. And if you notice I have 2 different pieces, you can actually wash this. This disconnects and you can throw it into the washing machine. So if you're using it and it gets sweaty, if something spills, you can just throw it into the washing machine and it can take care of itself. But when you are using it, we're talking about feeling better. We're talking about relaxing and warming up. I mean, we talk about kids. This morning, no joke, my little one, the 5-year-old, said, I'm not getting out of bed. It's too cold. So I turned this on. I put his clothes on it.
Oh, see?
He's like, oh, my clothes are warm.
It's nice and warm.
So I'm finding all sorts of ways to use this.
I'm telling you, I put mine down on the bed before I get into bed. I turn it on, you know, while I wash my face, take all my makeup off. But it's about relaxing your muscles at the end of the day, right? Or just snuggling up with this at the end of the night. So here are the colors that we have: gray, blue, aqua, or mauve. So those are the color options that we have. So think about it, this is not your ordinary heating pad where it just blasts the heat, right? And it's got some kind of little plastic cover over top of it. This is that soft, like micro plush vibe. That's exactly what I have.
This is exactly what I know.
Even the same little switch. First of all, this cord goes nowhere. Let's just talk about the cord. Goes nowhere. Donna, have you? Nowhere. Nowhere, okay?
I mean, I have my name on it. This went everywhere when I was younger.
Yeah, because I lost my blue part. It ripped. So what's inside is this like plastic.
Vinyl.
It's horrible. Like, it's so hot. There's like hot spots in it. It's awful.
And when I feel it, the coils actually only come to here and here. So you're seeing that however big this is, I think it's like an 8 by 12, you're missing 2 inches, 1 on each side. When you feel your Pure Enrichment Pure Relief, our coils go all the way out to here. You're talking about maybe 1/4 of an inch on either side. So you're getting that heat from the top all the way down to the bottom, from one side all the way over. So if you're throwing this over your shoulder and utilizing it on your back, you can see it covers my entire back. My husband's 6'2" basketball player. He utilizes this every single day. The other thing about this guy, if you had an issue, you notice how this, like, it's crunchy and it's flat?
Right.
Watch this. This folds right over. I can, if I'm having issues, maybe some carpal tunnel from typing too much, this rolls all the way around my arm, and it can roll around my leg, whatever it may be, where I'm getting full heat on all parts of my body because it's not this crunchy thing that we were so used to. This is the heating pad of the past. This is what it's all about now. It's 12 inches by 24 inches, so 2 feet when we're talking about that length. You're gonna get the 4 different levels: warm, low, medium, high. It's color-coded, which is fantastic because even in the dark, you can say, oh, it's on yellow, it's on low. You don't have to guess and be like, what did I put it on before? And what number, how many times did I push it? We make it very easy for you to be able to see. And it has a really comfortable teardrop shape, so it actually fits your hands. So it's ergonomically friendly as well.
And wait a minute, it shuts off after 2 hours because mine, mine doesn't shut off.
This did not shut off.
So the problem is I wake up and I'm like, whoo, it's hot.
You're sweating.
I'm sweating. I'm like, wait a minute, why am I so hot? Well, that's blistering hot, right?
Yeah.
After a couple of hours, I don't want it on anymore. This warms and soothes everything. So think about it. Targeted therapy for your back, for your shoulders, for your arms, your abdomen. Think about the muscle spasms and pain associated with arthritis, sprains. This is a muscular relaxation that temporarily increases local circulation wherever you apply it. So if you're like myself, whether you're a runner or walker or whatever the case may be, just started back again doing Pilates. I am sore everywhere in muscles that should not hurt. Muscles
you
that I
didn't even know muscles were there.
Exactly. I'm like, what is this right here, right? Why does my one toe hurt? We all wake up with some kind of aches and pains. It's just life. Try heat. You know, there's something called ice and stim that athletes have been using for years,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
To help relax and soothe that muscle. Heat, when you apply it to your muscles, relaxing it, releasing that muscle, right? So if you are stiff right now, or you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, before you even get out of bed, use this. Let that heat get into that muscle and kind of work it out. So that way when you get up, you're not as stiff, you're not as sore. So again, you have 4 instant heat settings on this. So again, use it for about 20 minutes, maybe before you get out of bed. See how less stiff you're gonna be.
Yeah, and the way that that's working is actually increasing blood circulation in that area. So if you're getting more blood in that area, your blood is carrying nutrients and oxygen. So all that's getting to your muscle, and it's relieving pain. It's making you feel ready and up and ready for the day. Now, when we usually look at these heating pads, it's a dry heat, right? We plug it in,
correct,
and we use it. So you can really make it your own and kind of make it like your own spa experience.
You're right. Think about this. Think about how often you wake up sore. How often is you're stiff. You know, my mom and I were just talking this morning about, I asked her every morning, I call her, how you doing? Oh, you know, my hip's still bothering me.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't take my leave last night. Well, you know what? This is something, and instead of this only being, again, crunchy, it doesn't fold to any of your muscles, right? This, she can wrap her entire hip area around.
Correct.
Get that comfort, get that soothing relief that she needs right now.